They say that there is buried treasure on Wildcat Mountain. More specifically, gold is hidden here. One story says that it's from a 19th century wagon train on its way from Montana to Chicago with shadowy connections between Oklahoma radicals and Williams Jennings Bryan. The other story is that the gold is from Jesse James and the James Younger Gain's ill-gotten fortunes. They say that James would often lay low in Wisconsin when the heat was on. Legend also has it that the mountain is haunted. The sentinel of Wildcat Mountain protects the hidden gold by luring away treasure seekers. This weekend, we're at Wildcat Mountain State Park. Will we find the hidden gold? Will the ghosts scare us off the hill? Will we have a successful Parks on the Air activation? I can guarantee that one of these three are true, so join us for a late October adventure. So the problem I'm having is that this Chameleon 17-foot whip is actually 204 inches long, and the Sporty 40 coil is designed for their 213-inch whip. So the Chameleon whip is 11 inches too short. So what's happening, doing a scan, I see that the resonant point is actually way at the top of the 40-meter band at 7.3 megahertz, 7,300 kilohertz. What I'm going to do is I sacrificed about a foot of wire off the end of one of my ground radials because that's all I had here out in the field, and I'm going to attach this to the top of my whip. And this is going to be like an extension or a stinger to hopefully get me enough length so that I can drop that resonant point in a good spot in the 40-meter band. So we'll see what happens there. I'm just gonna tape that on. Always good to carry a little bit of electrical tape with you. So, all right. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. We just need to electrically lengthen the whip. So, let's see what happens. This is KB9VBR Parks on the Air, QRZ.
With Hotel Delta Park, Kilo Bravo 3, Charlie Mike Tango.
Kilo Bravo 3 Charlie Mike Tango, Park to Park. Gotcha. Solid 5-9 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 1480. Back to you.
Roger, Roger. The 1480. Good morning, good afternoon there, Michael. I've also got you 5 and 9 into Kilo 1542, 1542, Michigan.
Roger, the 1542 in Michigan. And thanks a lot for the park today.
Roger, Roger. I greatly appreciate the park to park as well, my friend. You have yourself a great activation. 7-3.
You too. Have a great time in the park. KB9VBR Parks on the Air, QRZ.
November 8, Juliet Delta Golf.
Okay, Delta Golf standby, November 8, Juliet Yankee, 5-9 into Wisconsin, park number 1480. Back to you.
Thank you very much for the 5-9. You're 5-9 Michigan.
Roger the 5-9 Michigan, and thanks a lot for the contact today.
Thanks for activating. 7-3.
7-3, the Delta Golf station.
Whiskey 9, Hotel Delta Golf. Good afternoon, Michael.
Whiskey 9, Hotel Delta Golf. Afternoon there, Travis. Solid 5-9, beautiful audio. We're here down here into Kilo 1480, Wildcat Mountain State Park in the beautiful Wisconsin Driftless area.
Roger. You're a 5-7, bouncing down, up and down a little bit, but I'd give you a solid 5-7 into Price County, Park Falls today.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for the Park Falls. Yeah, we're running the vertical, the Wolf River Coil's new Sporty 40. So it's gonna we're gonna put it through its paces today.
Roger that. I'm gonna try and follow you up the band, but I got a feeling it's gonna get hard as the day goes on.
November 4, Juliet Delta X-Ray, 5-5 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 1480. Back to you.
Thank you much. You're a 5-5 into Tennessee.
Roger. Thanks for the 5-5 Tennessee. You have a great day in 7-3.
73s, and thank you.
This is KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ.
Whiskey 8, Delta Romeo Papa.
Whiskey 8, Delta Romeo Papa, beautiful, 5-9 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 1480. Back to you.
QSL, I have you at 5-6, 56, Southwest Ohio.
All right, thanks for the 56, Southwest Ohio. You have a great day in 7-3.
7-3, thanks for being out there.
CQ, Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air, KB9VBR, Kilo, Bravo 9er, Victor, Bravo Romeo, calling CQ for Parks on the Air. Park to park.
Park to park, come now.
This is Kilo Bravo 9er, Victor, Bravo Romeo. We're over at Kilo 1480. Back to you.
Kilo Bravo 9er, Victor Radio, what, give me that, Victor, the suffix?
It's Kilo Bravo 9er, Victor, Bravo Romeo.
Roger, 1480 is the park. Michael, how you doing? Your videos are awesome.
Roger, doing great. I was just calling a 1 kilohertz up from you, and I heard you off to the side, so I thought I'd drop down a bit and give you the park to park.
Roger, thank you very much for the park to park, and you have a great day, okay?
You too, in 7-3.
7-3, QRZ.
Frequency in use? CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air, KB9VBR, Kilo Bravo 9er, Victor, Bravo Romeo, calling CQ for Parks on the Air.
Kilo Golf 8, November Sierra.
Kilo Golf 8, November Sierra, 5-7 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 1480. Back to you.
Roger, you're a 5-8 into West Michigan.
Roger, the 5-8 West Michigan. Thanks a lot for the contact today in 7-3.
All right, 73.
This is KB9VBR. We're going to go QRT for a bit. Catch you on one of the higher bands. KB9VBR QRT. All right, 35 contacts in about 30 minutes, 32 minutes. And I would say that the Sporty 40 coil is a success. It's working. We're knocking them out this morning.
I feel like at one time you could really see for a long distance.
CQ, Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air, KB9VBR, Kilo Bravo 9er, Victor, Bravo Romeo, calling CQ for Parks on the Air. Kilo Golf 7, Yankee Kilo Victor, gotcha. 5-7 Wisconsin, park number 1480. Back to you.
I copy that 5-7. You also 5-7 into Utah. Thanks for the activation.
All right, well, thanks a lot for the Utah. You have a great day, 7-3. Okay, I heard the Radio Oscar station.
Echo Delta Lima. Kilowatt 1 Radio Oscar.
Kilo 1 Radio Oscar, 5-5 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 1480. Back to you.
Okay, thank you. Also 5 and 5. 5 and 5, park to park. My park is 2645. 2645 in New Hampshire. Over.
Roger, the 2645 in New Hampshire. Yes, I heard you on the bands just a couple minutes earlier, but couldn't get you because there was just some QSB on the side, so thanks for the park to park.
Yeah, you're nice and loud now. 73 and thanks.
7-3, have a good one. KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ.
Echo Delta Lima.
Okay, the Echo Delta Lima. The Echo Delta Lima station.
Kilo Delta 5, Echo Delta Lima.
Kilo Delta 5, Echo Delta Lima, 5-9 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 1480. Back to you.
Roger, Roger. What's my signal report, please?
You're coming in a 5-9, a solid 5-9 into park number 1480, QSL.
Roger, Roger. Your signal report has jumped up to a 5-9. Thank you.
Hey, it's my pleasure. Thanks for the contact, 7-3.
7-3.
Okay, the Whiskey 2 uniform station.
Whiskey Juliet 3 uniform.
Whiskey, okay, excuse me. Whiskey Juliet 3 uniform, that's the one I heard. 5-7 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 1480. Back to you.
You're 5-8, Michael, Southeast Pennsylvania, and you and Christine have a good time.
We're having a great day. We took a 2-hour hike around the park today, and now, yeah, we're just enjoying the beautiful afternoon sun here in southwestern Wisconsin, so thanks for the contact.
Yeah, also enjoy your videos. 7-3.
7-3, take it easy. KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ. Birch groves stand out deep in the middle of Wildcat Mountain. They sway eerily, catching the side of your eye as you move past them. Could this be the Sentinel? Or is it something more sinister on the bands? 3. Okay, there was a November 3 station. Is there a November 3 station out there? Okay, the November Charlie 4. One more time, please.
November Charlie 4, X-ray Lima. November Charlie 4, X-ray Lima. 5 and 5, North Carolina.
November Charlie 4, X-ray Lima. Thanks for the North Carolina. 5-7 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 1480. Back to you. All right, good deal. Thanks a lot. Got you in the log. Thanks for the contact, 7-3. CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air, KB9VBR, Kilo Bravo 9er Victor, Bravo Romeo, calling CQ for Parks on the Air. Kilo 0 Oscar Echo, beautiful, 5-9 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 1480. Back to you.
5-9 Minnesota, thanks for the late night.
All right, thanks for the Minnesota. I don't know when late shift starts anymore, so I just call it New Zulu Day. So you have a great evening in 7-3.
7-3.
KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ. Kilo Echo 8, Papa Mike Victoria, 5-9 Wisconsin, Park number Kilo 1480. Back to you.
Copy the 5-9 and the 1480. Please copy 5959 Mike India. Can I get the last three of your call?
Oh, you certainly can. Thanks for the Michigan. Call sign is Kilo Bravo Niner Victor Bravo Romeo. QSL?
Kilo Bravo 9, Victor Bravo Romeo, QSL.
Yep, you got it.
Good luck, 73. Thanks for being out there.
7-3, have a great one.
Radio Golf Ontario.
Okay, the Radio Golf Ontario. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 3, Radio Golf Ontario. You are 5353 Oscar November.
All right, Victor Echo 3, Radio Golf Ontario. Thanks for the 5-3. You're a 5-9 Wisconsin, Park number Kilo 1480. Back to you.
QSL 1480. Thanks, Michael. Always great to hear you on the air. Have fun and enjoy the pileup.
Roger, Roger. It is a heck of a pileup tonight, so thanks a lot for the contact at 7-3. KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ. Was there a Kilo Golf 9 station?
Kilo Golf 5, Oscar India Lima.
Kilo Golf 5, Oscar India Lima, 5-9 Wisconsin, Park number Kilo 1480. Back to you.
7, Oklahoma City. Thanks for activating. 7-3.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for the Oklahoma City. Have a great evening in 7-3. And then we'll grab some Park to Park station.
November 6th, Bravo Foxtrot Golf. I have you as a 5959 into kilowatt 4453. QSL.
November 6th, Bravo Fox Golf. Thanks for the 5-9. You're also a 5-9 here into Wisconsin, Park number Kilo 1480. Back to you.
All right, I copy 1480. Thanks so much, Mike. I'm glad I got you on the radio. Thanks for the Park to Park.
Roger, Roger. Well, thanks for the park, and you have a great activation. This is KB9VBR. We're going to go QRT. Thanks a lot, everybody. KB9VBR. Oh, yeah. Up to 176. So that was like 80 some contacts. As our weekend comes to a close in Wildcat Mountain State Park, the sentinel of Wildcat Mountain did not scare us away, nor did we find the hidden gold somewhere on the mountain. But a jammer on 17 meters tried to force me off that band Saturday afternoon. They weren't successful. Still made 20 contacts despite of their actions. But hey, the primary reason we went camping out here this weekend really was to put the Wolf River Coil's Sporty 40 coil through its paces. This is a purpose-built coil for the 40-meter band. It's designed to work with their 213-inch whip, pre-tuned, so you just plug it in, extend the whip, and you should be ready to roll. I found that when I used my 17-foot chameleon whip, this whip is just a little bit shorter than the 213-inch whip. 217 feet is 204 inches. So 11 inches shorter meant that the resonant frequency was a little bit out of band with the Sporty 40. What I ended up doing is I put a little tail or stinger on the end of the whip here. This gave me about another 8 or 9 inches of length and gave me something to work with so I could put this whip on the air. SWR wasn't the best. I was getting about 2 to 1 with the coil. I think I might need to. I need to play around with this a little bit more. Experiment. Just kind of figure out. Now I need to say a couple of things about the Wolf River Coil Sporty 40 because I think I really need to make a clarification here. Now at my activation at Wildcat Mountain State Park, I was using the Chameleon 17-foot whip, 50 feet of coax, and 16 or 8 16-foot ground radials. And in that configuration, I could not get the SWR down to below 2 to 1. It was resonant at the top of the band at 7,300 kilohertz, and when I added the 9 inches of wire at the top of the antenna, that moved the resonant point down to about 7,200 kilohertz. SWR was about 1.8, 2 to 1, and I felt comfortable with running this setup on 40 meters without a tuner and had excellent results. I had excellent results. Coming home, I've been able to recreate this exact setup in my front yard, and I get the same results with the meter. Doing a little bit more investigation, I found out something that's really important, and that is that in this configuration with the 17-foot whip, 50 feet of coax, and this 8 ground radials, my impedance dropped down to 27 ohms, but my reactance was practically nil. It was 1.16 ohms. This antenna, even though it had an SWR of 2 to 1, was almost perfectly resonant, which is important. You don't always have to have a perfect SWR to have a good operating antenna. And I think that's the reason why I felt comfortable running that configuration out at the mountain. Things worked great, and I was happy on the 40 meter band. If you're seeing elevated SWR of about 2 to 1, check your resonance. You might have eliminated all that reactance, and your impedance dropped way down, but you're still in a very resonant place. So keep that in mind when you're using the Sporty 40. So let's get back to the video. As for the activation, 176 contacts. It was CQ Worldwide Sideband Weekend, so the bands were incredibly busy. Probably some of the busiest I've ever heard, especially the higher bands, 20, 15, and 10, were just hopping with activity, which was crazy. 40 meters was good. Depending, below 7,200, there was a lot of European stations going and Asian stations going on. Above 7,200, there was a lot of South American stations on the air. But I found that if I stayed above 7,200 kilohertz, it was I had no problem finding a frequency and holding that spot to do a really nice activation. Jumped up to 17 meters. And worked there for about an hour. Got 20 contacts in the bag. Really nice pileup. There was a lot of people on the 17-meter bands. And then a jammer came on and just made it insufferable for everybody. Despite him, I got another 20. So we had about 40-ish on the 17-meter band. Jumped up to 12 meters. 1 contact on 12 meters. I'm still happy about that. So 3-band activation. 2 of them are the work bands, and 1 of them was 40 meters. Primarily, like I said, 40 meters, I really wanted to give this thing a shot. So great weekend. Had a fun time up here on the mountain exploring the bluffs. Beautiful scenery here. Great temperatures for late October. So it was just a super amazing camping weekend. I hope to get back here again, maybe in the summertime, so we can see the trees in their full glory. But that's it for this time. Questions, comments about the Sporty 40, let me know. Maybe we can build those into the upcoming review video. Otherwise, like I say, hit that like and subscribe button if you find the content like this enjoyable. But I'm Michael, KB9VBR. Have a great day, and 73.